new batter coming in at number 7. They got Saifuddin with him. In fact, Sabir Ahmed joining Saifuddin. Look at that record. Goodness, that is a massive record, isn't it? 174 innings. Just 100, but doesn't matter. Oh, how close is that? How close is that? Was it pitching outside the leg stump? That appears to be the only reason why. The height appeared to be all right. What do you reckon, Maza?
I think height could be a factor, Roshan. Hit him just above the knee roll there. Yes, it was on his back foot. Probably it's the height that the umpire comes into consideration to give in favor of the batsman there. He was deep at the crease there. Yeah, it was pretty much high.
Yeah, you're right. I think your eyesight is much better than mine. For a moment, I thought it pitched outside the legs, but it was the height. But it's on the back foot. That's what really made me think that the height looked all right. Well bowled. Now, I like this man, Sabir Ahmed. I've always been very impressed with the way he bats. Sad that he's someone who has under-delivered. The reason he's there is because of this. Now, I thought Yasir Ali looked good and that went over leading edge. That was unnecessary. He had got 13 runs in that over at that time. A bit of drama there as he took the catch. I was wondering whether he really had to do the tumble, but let's give him the benefit of the doubt.
Premier Bank Khulna Tigers need to play sensibly from here on. Both the batsmen out there are very capable enough to play the big shots, but at the moment, they have to play sensible cricket as well. 4 overs to go after this one. They must be eyeing somewhere near 120, 130 mark.
I think at least 130, but at this stage, the Dhaka dominators wouldn't mind the singles. They're into the 16th over. It's a boundary hitting time generally in a T20 game, this little phase, the last 5 overs. But where the Premier Bank Khulna Tigers are at the moment, where they're struggling, it's about batting out the 20 overs. Now the question is, can they do that? But batting out the 20 overs is one thing, but getting something reasonable, not substantial, but reasonable. Be a single again. Now just 4 runs in the over of 5 balls. That run rate, Maza, is under 6. So they're not even going at a run a ball. So you reckon again we did see this happen yesterday in the opening game, win the toss, put the opponents into bat and the team like on cue struggled. You think it's the pitch or it's the mindset? Anyway, we'll talk about it next to 1 ball to go. They'll be happy with a single. 5 of the over, 85 for 5, 16 overs done. And the umpires will now call for the strategic timeout.
Timeout, guys, timeout.
খেলা তো পাল্টাবেই সারা দেশে সেরা ইন্টারনেট এক্সপিরিয়েন্স নিয়ে রবি আগামীর জন্য রেডি।
When cricket comes, 1xBet is here. Cheer for your team with us. Search the 1xBet site right now. Be in the center of all sports events. 1xBet, one step to success.
বন্ধুই জানে বন্ধু চাওয়ার মানে, আর জানে এয়ারটেল। তাই দেশ জুড়ে বেস্ট সব অফার নিয়ে এয়ারটেল আছে বন্ধুদের সাথে। এয়ারটেল
যখন তখন ইচ্ছে মতন পৌঁছে যাবে খেলার মাঠে। নো স্ট্রেস নো টেনশন, একদম ফ্রিতে দেখতে পাবে শুধু তারা যাবে। উৎসবে মেতেছে দেশ, ক্লাসের ফাঁকে অফিস ব্রেকে হাতে খাতে পিড়িতে তালে লোকাল বাসে চলতি পথে স্ট্রিমিং ফ্রিতে রাতে বউয়ের হাতে রান্না ঘরে দাওয়াতে BPL এবার হাতে হাতে
প্রিয় দেশবাসী, নো স্ট্রেস নো টেনশন, এখনই ডাউনলোড করুন তারাস অ্যাপ এবং স্ট্রিমিং করুন BPL সম্পূর্ণ ফ্রিতে আপনারই হাতে।
দাঁড়া যাবে
পেরিয়ে দূরত্বের সীমানা, জীবনের নতুন সম্ভাবনাগুলো আজ পাড়ি দেয় বহু পথ। আপনার নতুন দারাজ।
For 5, the last 4 overs to go. They need to go at 11 at least to get to that 130 mark. At the current rate, 106. They need to be at 9 to get over 120. I don't think that's going to be sufficient. It's not a bad surface, but it's just that Dhaka lads have bowled well, dominators. Their lines and lengths have been good, just like that. Alamin not looking to bowl too quickly, but bowling within himself. The lengths and lines have been good. But what about the batting, Maza? Why do you think the Khulna Tigers have struggled on this surface?
I think the fact that they lost wickets in crucial situations, whenever there was a partnership building on, if you notice, Yasir Ali is looking good, but then again throws away his wicket. Now again, Premier Bank Khulna Tigers must make sure they don't lose another wicket from here on. Just like that, worked away. Maybe look for those odd boundaries every over, but they need to keep that strike rotating.
Yeah, they need to rotate the strike, but at this stage, it's more than rotation is what is required. They need some boundaries. They really need some boundaries. Yes, the ball was moving around earlier on, but then after that, things haven't been all that tough. I'm not saying it's the easiest conditions to bat, but I wonder whether it's an 87 for 5 score in the 17th over. Oh, should be taken. Again, another one. Looking for that big swipe over long off, the big hit over long off, but instead, just skying into the man and mid off. Shumusaka, the catcher. I'm afraid Premier Bank Khulna Tigers struggling.
Just what we are talking about, not losing another wicket in this situation, and Mohammad Saifuddin trying to clear that mid-off fielder. Only managed to hand a simple catch to Shomo Shoka. Saifuddin departs for 19. Premier Bank Khulna Tigers, 87 for 6.
দেশ খারাপ করলি
প্রিয় দেশবাসী, নো স্ট্রেস নো টেনশন, এখনই ডাউনলোড করুন তারাস অ্যাপ এবং স্ট্রিমিং করুন BPL সম্পূর্ণ ফ্রিতে আপনারই হাতে।
ব্যাটিং করা গেলে বাইরের দেশে
পেরিয়ে দূরত্বের সারা, জীবনের নতুন সম্ভাবনাগুলো আজ পাড়ি দেয় বহু পথ। আপনার নতুন দারাজ।
বাজুদাল না
Nahidul Islam is the new batter.
প্রত্যেকে বাজুদাল হয়ে যায়
Comes in at a difficult time. He'll be
প্রথমে
on
যারা ব্যাট
strike
করতে না
according to the
মানে
new rule.
প্রথম খেলায় সে দল 50-60-70 ভাড়াতে পারবে না
He's the new batter, has to take strike
রাত্রির
always.
খেলাটা হবে
Bit of a hinter movement back into the right-hander. The lengths, I must say, of the Dhaka dominators have been very good. Just take another look at this. Look at the length. He wasn't there to play that shot. He was attempting a horizontal shot. eventually holding out to the man at mid-off. You could see that there you are. You could just looking to slice that horizontal shot. It was a bit too full in terms of that length. He was never going to hit it anywhere other than up in the air.
সর্বনিম্ন টিকিটের মূল্য 200 টাকা।
Well bowled. Alameen has been very good. He's been on the money.
তুই একলা
Those figures for me, just the third over.
লাভ আছে, কোনো সমস্যা নেই।
Must say, very good captaincy from Nasir Hussain as well. He's rotated his bowlers really well. At the same time, the fielders backed them up.
তুই ধরেন ম্যাচ প্রতি 100 টাকা করে নিস।
This is the last ball of the 17th over. Only a single. Another very good over, 4 off it. 89 for 6. They got 3 overs to go.
বাড়ি ঢাকা
এবার হাতে হাতে প্রিয় দেশবাসী, নো স্ট্রেস নো টেনশন, এখনই ডাউনলোড করুন দারাজ অ্যাপ এবং স্ট্রিমিং করুন বিপিএল সম্পূর্ণ ফ্রিতে আপনারই হাতে।
দূরে গা মিঠুন আর ইয়ে আসবেন ওপেনে বাল সমস্যা তুলে দেবেন
Right, we're into the last 3 overs. Not a great scorecard for Khulna Tigers.
ওই খান গেছে
Yasir Ali, he's the top scorer again. Strike rates have been rather poor.
তাসকিন
Look at
দল
those
করে 3
dots.
ওভারে 9 রান
The Dhaka dominators bowling very good. The economy rates excellent. Nasir Hussain, the only man who's gone it better than a runner ball, but otherwise it's been a very good effort by the bowlers.
তাসকিনের লাভ
Taskin Ahmed's back. 3 overs to go.
ও দিনে তোরা
See,
Yeah,
that's
Dhaka.
been the problem. They haven't
Dhaka
been
Nasir.
able to find those boundaries. Just 8 fours and 2 sixes for the Premier Bank Khulna Tigers. So naturally, Maza, you know the reason as to why they're struggling.
54 dot balls so far
বাইরে
in the
থেকে
innings.
ব্যাটিং ভালো
It's also one of the reasons why they felt that extra pressure. Yes, the lack of boundaries kept the pressure mounting.
Naidul on strike.
40 করলে আবার
গেল
No is the call. No is the call. And there are dot balls happening even now.
তাও
The
লাইন
Khulna Tigers in a real sorry state at the moment. Just don't seem to know where the next run's coming from.
ইয়াসির মাইক
Well, the intention was right for Nahidul. He wants Shabir on strike. For 6. This is the 18th over. Oh, that's a boundary. That's a welcome boundary. Bit of extra bounce, a top edge. Well, again, the intention is right. Execution isn't bad.
First boundary conceded by Taskin Ahmed in the innings so far. Not the best of way though, but the batter will take it. Premier Bank Khulna Tigers would need more of those. It's an extra pace there. You feel unlucky for the bowler. He did everything right there.
He was in no position to play that shot. He was pretty lucky that it flew off an edge because it bounced a bit. Well bowled. Good thinking. Shorter delivery followed by a Yorker. Taskin Ahmed to me is one of the most improved fast bowlers for Bangladesh.
খেলতে যাচ্ছে তাহলে বস
Remember that he was a bit erratic when he started. He was injury prone.
হ্যাঁ এসব
But there was
কুয়াশায় ভরপুর না
nothing doubt. Nobody was doubting
গাছগাছালি থাকলে যে
precious
কুয়াশা একটু কম পারে বলো
commodity he had in terms of pace. Even then,
গাছগাছালি
140
নিয়ে তো সব
plus.
বাড়ি করা
But
কুয়াশা
now he
পড়বে
seems to
কোন
be a
যে
more
কুয়াশা
rounded
ভরপুর
fast bowler with a good mix and a good blend.
দেখা যায় না রাত্রি রান করি ম্যাচে সমস্যা হয়ে ফিল্ডিং করার সময়
Oh, short
ওরা হলো
delivery.
ফিল্ডিং করতে হতো না কুয়াশায়
Big
ঘাস
shot.
ঘাসা ভিজে বল যাচ্ছে ছাপ
See,
ছাপ ছাপ
this is
ছাপ
what he does well, Maza. That's 141. He'll mix it up. He's got
ওই যারা
good
ব্যাক করবে আগে
variety.
ওরে লাভ করবে কি মা লাভ করবে
Able to produce that really
lost
quick
her.
delivery.
লস
Was on the move there, Naidul. That's his father, Taskin Ahmed's father. Lord. And worked on his fitness for the past 2-3 years now.
আর ওখানে সব বাইরের দেশে প্লেয়ার করবে 48 39
Straight to the man at mid-off. That has been the problem. They've had 4 dot balls and 5 runs in the over. 94 for 6.
ঠিকানা ব্যাটটা সাই মেরে ভালো ছিল
ওরা সাইড ওরা সেট দিতে
পেরিয়ে দূরদের সীমানা জীবনের নতুন সম্ভাবনাগুলো আজ পাড়ি দেয় বহু পথ আপনার নতুন দারাজ
Hardly anything in terms of partnerships. The best Yasir and Saif put in 31 of 35. Just 12 of 7 in the one that Tamim and Azam were together. But again, it was quick but wasn't big enough. Right, they're into the last 12 balls. It's Mukta. None for 9 in 3.
ওই গেল
Oh, well bowled.
Very
Very
well
well
out,
bowled. No question there. He's gentle in pace, but he certainly checks the ball around. He's challenged it. The question will be the impact. But otherwise, that looked a very good call.
That shaped in sharply. Mukhtar Ali, Tabbir Rahman tried to play that on the onside, closing his face of the bat. We'll have a look at the front leg. That looks fine. And the question is, that came in sharply. It looks very close. Roshan saying looks out to him. Let's see what the third umpire decides.
থার্ড আম্পায়ার ডিসাইড
Well, look at where that front foot is planted. I see it almost. Oh, looking at this, where was the impact? He's got it outside the off stump that time. Oh, the impact
outside
just
one.
outside the off stump.
আউটসাইড
Well, the mat tells us a different story, but the naked eye looked a little bit tighter and closer. Yes, he's got to reverse his decision. Good review. Very good review. But honestly, Maza, naked eye to me, it looked out.
সত্তরাই হয়েছে ভালো চলে গেছে ওই
Taken
বছর
on the
থেকে
back
রিভিউ
leg as
টাইম
well.
এসে
But good review taken from the
বল
batsman.
ঘুরে
Sabir
পর ঘুরে
Rahman
এটা ভাই একটা যাবে
needs to capitalize that 11 balls
বলতে
now.
না দ্বন্দ্ব বিতর্ক হবে তর্ক বিতর্ক হবে আম্পায়ারের সিদ্ধান্ত তুলে দেয়
Just playing with soft
First
hands.
five
And running
will
through
only
here.
look at the
Good
card
running. Very good running. The intent's good. He's looking for those now. What would be the best at this stage?
ক্রিকেটে কি করতে
And 7, it could be 107. Running. Soft hands. Pushing it into the gap. Very clever. This is an aspect that batters have developed over the period of time where they just knock the ball into large areas. They look to try and maximize those running between the wickets. Again, Ali looks a very clever operator. Pace of the ball, wobbles it a bit. Not easy because the ball doesn't really come on to you. So far, he's conceded just 3 runs with
টার্গেট
the
হলো
dot.
এখন 100 আসবে মানে 12 চলে
He's a seasoned campaigner as well, Mukhtar Ali.
কেন
Playing cricket for over a decade now.
খেলা গিয়েছে একটা ব্যারিং
সন্ধ্যেবেলা খেলাটা দেয় সিলেট আর ওই বরিশাল
Cut-off time
সন্ধ্যেবেলা
is 3:35 local time to finish the 20 overs. I get the feeling that they won't be able to do that, which means
খেলা গিয়েছে একটা ভালো
they may go into the last over with one lesser field
প্রত্যেক বছর আছে ভালো ভালো খেলা খেলে
outside the 30-yard boundary, outside the 30-yard
ইয়ার করাও হয়
circle.
এইসব ভালো ভালো খেলা
More runs here. This time only a single. Well, Mukhtar Ali has used the lack of pace cleverly. The lengths have been good. It's just dragged it a little bit. Not allowed those pulls and cuts. The batters depend a lot on pace on the ball to plate. But instead, he's been brilliant. He's just gone for 14 with 10 dots. Again, you could see that lack of pace. Either looking to blast it, but ends the over just 6 of it. It's 100 for 6. We got one more over to go.
ওটা 102 3 জোরের উপর 6
প্রিয় দেশবাসী, নো স্ট্রেস নো টেনশন, এখনই ডাউনলোড করুন তারাজ অ্যাপ এবং স্ট্রিমিং করুন বিপিএল সম্পূর্ণ ফ্রিতে আপনারই হাতে।
Right, it's 100 for 6. We're into the last over. I think Dhaka appears to be fine here. They allowed the 5 fielders. 2 on the leg side, 3 on the offside, so they're fine. They just managed to just beat that time limit set according to the tournament rules or the ICC playing conditions of T20 cricket. Last over. Down to long on. Oh, very good catch. Very good catch indeed. Two-handed on the run. Khulna Tigers lose another one.
That's a very good catch there by Mukhtar Ali. He was on the run. It was a cutter from Alamein. Naidul tried to clear that fence. I beg your pardon, it's Ariful Haq there. Made good ground, kept his eyes on the ball and completing a very good catch in the end. The wicket of the first ball of the final over. Naidul Islam departs for 7. Premier Bank Khulna 100 for 7.
পেরিয়ে দূরত্বের সীমানা, জীবনের নতুন সম্ভাবনাগুলো আজ পাড়ি দেয় বহু পথ। আপনার নতুন দারাজ।
Wow, Priyas is the new batter. Plenty of experience there, and he's straight away. He's got to get a boundary. He will really flash hard. And when he flashed, he just ran away to third man. Doesn't matter where it came from, as long as they get a few boundaries in the over.
Third man was inside the circle and Wahab Riyaz had to go and he goes hard. Wicket of the previous ball there. Made good ground there, kept his eyes. Good catch. Boundary of the very next ball, Wahab Riyaz had faced. And smashed it hard.
Well, I'll tell you, Premier Bank Khulna needed a few like this. Wait till the last over of the innings. Boundary of the first 6 of the next. What can you expect with 3 balls? Of the ball again. Well, I mean,
ও ক্ষমতা দিয়েছে মনে কর বাংলাদেশের না
আউট আবার আফসোস নি ওরে আদা আবার
This time, it should be taken and
সে
covered.
তো আউট হোক
Yes, I could have been able to catch it. Priyas,
তিন বলে 10 আর
Cammy
16
wins.
10 বলে 9
But I think injected a little bit of life
আগুন জ্বালিয়ে
to a rather
সাবির ভাই কোন এটা
not
বল
so
বল
good
না
Khulna innings. It's 110 for 8. Priyas
10 বলে 9
skies as he looks to swing it away on the
আর এটা
onside.
3 বলে 10 বুঝতে হবে 350 স্ট্রাইক রেট
He had to go for it, Wahab Riaz. They needed to score some more runs. He's managed to score a 6 and a 4. He goes back after scoring 10. Khulna, 110 for 8.
When cricket comes, OneXBet is here. Cheer for your team with us. Search the OneXBet site right now. Be in the center of all sports events. OneXBet, one step to success.
এর
কেরাই ম্যাক্রেম নেদারল্যান্ডের
ভালো
আরে ভাই বলি সব বলি
Right, when Mikaran is the new batter, 2 balls to go.
short
Pressures,
একটা
they're
দিল।
running. And well, I think he's
শর্টটা
all
দিল
right.
কিন্তু বলটাকে আনবে
They were loved.
ওইটা শর্টটা
Shabir
দিল
Khan, the opportunity that is
ভালো
Premier
সাইজ
Bank
একটা
Khulna
ইয়ে
batter.
Yeah,
But
got it.
Mikaran getting a
যা
single.
12 টার্গেট
Just letting Shabir Ahmed take that last ball.
রাম
বেশ
মিরা
24 বেশ 24
Mikaran
That's
doesn't
what
have
I'm
the
thinking.
greatest credentials as a
Yeah,
batter, but
very
Bob
nice
Riaz,
ball, sir.
he was to try and go over the top.
একদম ফোর্ট
And Dilshan Munawira taking the catch.
দিলশান মুনাবিরা মানে তার ইয়েও নাই
Shabir Rahman,
দিলশান যাও শ্রীলঙ্কা
he will take the last ball.
শ্রীলঙ্কার গোষ্ঠী সব দিলশান
দিলশান পেরেরা
Well, how much can he make? Can he
Mendes.
get a 6? That's what
Vishal.
he'll be hoping for. 111 for 8. Off the outside edge. Fell short of the third man field and they're coming back for 2. And I think Shabir Rahman is all right. They'll refer it,
Yeah.
and I get the feeling Nasir
Kana,
Hussain
kuna,
thinks that's
kuna.
out. But let's wait and see. They've referred it.
Once again, very good fielding at the deep there by Dhaka dominators fielders. It was Arafat Sani this time around, and he's made it his ground pretty safely there. He gets a couple in the last ball of the innings. Khulna finishes off in 113 for 8 after 20 overs. With a run rate of 5.65. Is that enough, Roshan?
তুমি তো বললে না ওই রাতে এসে মেরে
When cricket comes, OneXBet is here. Cheer for your team with us. Search the OneXBet site right now. Be in the center of all sports events. OneXBet, one step to success.
এরা সারা জীবন খেলা করে
Take first lease, and that scoreboard tells you the story with the best of 24 of 25 balls. Few batters getting starts, but nobody really going on and making anything big. That has been the problem in a rather poor return for the Premier Bank Khulna Tigers.
It was a sorry-looking partnership card there.
bowling to bhalo
Apart
to
from
dhani.
Yasir and Saifuddin's
That's it.
31, there's nothing much to talk about. Yasir and Azam put up a 21-run stand, but it's the lack of partnership there
নাসিম
under
ওয়াবিয়া
Khulna
ভালো
Tigers.
তেমন একটা বোলিং
As they managed to post 113 for 8
নাসিম দাসিম কোনো কাজ দেবে না দেখছি
after 20 overs. The bowling card there, Taskin Ahmed, his most economical figure in the BPL history, 14 without picking up a wicket on his 4 overs with an economy rate of 3.5. Alamin, the peak of the bowlers, picking 4 wickets, conceding 28 runs, while Nasir Hussain and Arafat Sani bagging a couple each.
Right, so Dhaka dominators not having a frightening task to try and achieve just 114 runs in 20 overs. And they got to score at less than a run a ball. It's time for a break. Don't go too far away. We'll wait for the Dhaka dominators to reply.
কি উইকেটটা জমি ডাকগুলো আমি কেমন করতেছি
খেলা তো পাল্টাবেই সারা দেশের ক্রিকেট এক্সপিরিয়েন্স নিয়ে রবি আগামী 14 রেডি
ও দৌড়লাই বন্ধু
When cricket comes, OneXBet is here. Cheer for your team with us.
Hey,
Search the
hey.
OneXBet site right now. Be in the center of all sports events. OneXBet, one step to success.
বন্ধুই জানে বন্ধু চাওয়ার মানে আর জানে এয়ারটেল তাই দেশ জুড়ে বেস্ট সব অফার নিয়ে এয়ারটেল আছে বন্ধুদের সাথে এয়ারটেল
যাবে খেলার মাঠে নো টেনশন একদম ফ্রিতে দেখতে পাবে শুধু তারা যাবে উৎসবে মেতেছে
বাংলাদেশে কোন কাজ চলে বলেন দেখি তুমি কোন জায়গাটা একটু ভালো অভিজ্ঞ হয়ে খেলতে ভালো
স্ট্রিমিং ফ্রিতে
কোনো ইয়ে নেই পুরো টাকা শুরু করেন আর মানে কুকিং শুরু করতে হবে
প্রিয় দেশবাসী নো স্ট্রেস নো টেনশন এখনই ডাউনলোড করুন স্ট্রিমিং করুন আপনারই হাতে
বিরাদের ফিরাজ হ্যাঁ ছিল না আমরা হিটে সবার তো কি বিষয় আমরা
পেরিয়ে দূরত্বের সীমানা জীবনের নতুন সম্ভাবনাগুলো আজ পাড়ি দেয় অনুভব। আপনার নতুন দারাজ
দাঁড়াচ্ছি খুলতে নেই হ্যাঁ আর যে খুলতে না দাঁড়া যার দাঁড়া যা খুলতে নেই
Welcome back to the Sharabangla National Stadium. This is match number 3 of the Espani BPL T20, powered by Minister in association with Nagod. We're ready for the second phase of match number 3. This is the desolate-looking scorecard of Khulna Tigers, Premier Bank. Khulna Tigers 113 is all they could muster for the loss of 8 wickets in the 20 overs. Dhaka dominators have dominated with the ball. 4 for 28 by Alamain Hussain. Very impressive bowling performance. Good support from the skipper, Nasir, and Arafat Sani chipping in with 2 wickets each. They started off, Tamim Iqbal was expected to do well early on. A good strike. And then started just playing across the line and went to a wild shot there by then edge straight to the keeper, and then Azam Khan tried a couple of shots. Tamim Iqbal after hitting this boundary looked good. Suddenly swiveled round, couldn't keep it in control. Nasir did very well in judging that catch. Good Nasir giving Arafat Sani the wicket. And this was Azam just chopping one away. He tried to just back away the ball that came in with the arm from Arafat Sani, and he was cleaned down. There's some fight back later on between Yasir Ali and Mohammad Saifuddin, but not everything went their way.
No, that partnership was building nicely until the skipper played that loose stroke. They got themselves into that nudge and nurgled their way to a point where you've got to accelerate. And that's always tended to happen throughout this season. Just when they looked like they were getting going, they lost wickets. Wow, Riaz came in and had a few lusty blows. They were hoping that they could get around about the 120 mark, but 113 for 8 was all they could muster. The surface certainly doesn't warrant the total. It's half decent. A little bit of turn, not a lot. But the Dhaka dominators will feel as though that is well within their reach.
I'm sure they'll feel much more comfortable looking at their target. And umpires coming. Floodlights are on very early. But we had one half of the game already. The crowds have come in. It is very chilly. Can't blame them for staying at home and watching it on telly. But it is still a holiday in Bangladesh, and you expect a lot more to come in for the evening game. So Dhaka dominators needing 114 in the 120 balls, shrouded in fog, the Sheribangla National Stadium. And just what you're mentioning there, HD, about the wicket, looks decent enough. I think it was more the injudicious shots that the batters attempted that led to their downfall.
When cricket comes, OneXBet is here. Cheer for your team with us. Search the OneXBet site right now. Be in the center of all sports events. OneXBet, one step to success.
Strikers, they went about their business very, very professionally. So I think sometimes you just set your goal a little bit too high. You think, oh, well, we need a 180 or a 190 to definitely win this game. And you go out so hard that you end up losing all these wickets up front and you just never recover. So they might just need to address how they go. But you rightly point out the surface doesn't warrant total. There's a little bit of turn. Yes, it looks very green on our screens, but there's a lot of grass that has been rolled into the surface. It's loose rather than live grass.
And because of the misty conditions, they will tend to hold up a little bit more than if the sun had come down. And maybe the expectation of the second innings of the spin bowlers getting a little bit of purchase might not be there. It will be more up to the pacers like Taskin Ahmed, Alamin Hussain in the earlier part of the game to exploit the conditions, which are pretty much favorable. And the batsmen, the batters can afford to bide their time. Just don't have the scoreboard pressure. Required run rate 5.7. Simple matter of
When cricket comes, OneXBet is here. Cheer for your team. Search the OneXBet site right now. Be in the center of all sports events. OneXBet, one step to success.
Parts of the world, and he occupies this position right at the top of the order. He's nice to watch if he gets going because there's not a lot of